Frogtown was a gloomy place. It was damp and dark. The frogs lived there. They were sad. They missed the sun. Frederick was a frog. He was once a prince. An evil witch cursed him. Now he was stuck in Frogtown. But Frederick was different. He had hope. He believed he could break the curse. He dreamed of the sun on his skin. Frederick hopped through the swamp. He looked for clues. He knew there had to be a way out. He wouldn't give up. One day, Frederick heard music. It was beautiful and bright. He followed the sound. He wanted to find the source. The music filled him with warmth. He found a girl. She was sitting by the water. She played a beautiful tune on her flute. Her name was Lily. Her music was magical. It brought light to the gloomy swamp. Frederick was mesmerized. He had never felt such joy. Lily didn't notice Frederick. He was just a frog in a swamp, but he knew he had to meet her. He gathered his courage and hopped closer.
Did you just talk? Narrator. Lily was startled. She didn't expect a talking frog. She almost ran away, but something in his voice stopped her. S1. Hello, narrator. Hello, Frederick croaked.
He told her about the curse. Lily listened with wide eyes. S1. Lily felt sorry for Frederick. She wanted to help him. She continued to play her flute. Her music brought him comfort. Frederick and Lily became friends. They spent their days together. Lily played her flute. Frederick listened and shared his hopes. S2. Lily's music was special. It had magic in it. Frederick felt it. It gave him hope. He felt safe with Lily. They talked about their dreams. Frederick wanted to be human again. Lily wanted to share her music with the world. Lily's music echoed through the swamp. It brought joy to the other frogs. Even the swamp seemed a little brighter. Frederick felt something special for Lily. It was more than friendship. He was falling in love with her. Frederick learned about a prophecy. It spoke of a true love's kiss that could break any curse. Could it be Lily? He blushed green at the thought. The idea of kissing Lily seemed far-fetched. She was a beautiful human, and he merely a frog. Yet, this prophecy ignited a spark of hope within him. Maybe, just maybe, Lily could be the one. Summoning all his courage, one moonlit evening, Frederick confessed his love to Lily. He shared the secret of the prophecy, then closed his eyes, afraid of her reaction. Lily was taken aback by Frederick's confession. She had always known that Frederick harbored deep feelings for her, but hearing him voice them so openly and vulnerably left her speechless. It was as if the weight of his words had settled into her very soul, making her heart ache with a mixture of emotions she couldn't quite name. She cared for him deeply, but the idea of a kiss? A frog? It was a concept that seemed to defy all logic and reason. How could she, a human, share such an intimate moment with someone who was, for all intents and purposes, a creature of the forest? The very thought of it sent her mind into a whirlwind of confusion and doubt. It all seemed too impossible. The love they shared was like a fragile dream, teetering on the edge of reality and fantasy. Every moment they spent together felt like a stolen piece of time, borrowed from a world where their love could never truly exist. And yet, despite the impossibility of it all, there was a part of her that longed to believe in the magic of their connection. Yet, she saw the hope shining in his eyes, the hope she had unwittingly given him. It was a hope that had grown with every shared glance, every whispered word, and every stolen touch. She had never meant to lead him on, but now that she had, she couldn't bear the thought of taking that hope away from him. It was a hope that had become a lifeline for both of them, a beacon of light in the darkness of their uncertain future. Could she really shatter it? S2. The question echoed in her mind, a haunting reminder of the power she held over his heart. She knew that one word from her could either lift him to the heights of joy or plunge him into the depths of despair. It was a responsibility she had never asked for, but one that she now had to face with courage and compassion. Oh, Frederick. Her voice trembled with the weight of her emotions, each syllable carrying the depth of her feelings for him. She wanted to reach out and hold him, to reassure him that everything would be okay, but she knew that words alone could never bridge the gap between their worlds.
I don't want to hurt you, Frederick. Her voice was soft, almost a whisper, as she tried to convey the sincerity of her feelings. She wanted him to understand that her hesitation wasn't a reflection of her feelings for him, but rather a testament to the complexity of their situation. She wished she could find the right words to make him see that her love for him was as real as the sun that rose each morning, even if it was shrouded in the shadows of doubt and fear.
She explained gently that a kiss between them was impossible. She spoke of the barriers that stood between them, the differences that made their love seem like a beautiful but unattainable dream. She told him of her fears and uncertainties, hoping that he would understand the depth of her struggle. It wasn't that she didn't want to be with him, it was that she didn't know how to make their love work in a world that seemed determined to keep them apart. Frederick felt his heart sink. The weight of her words pressed down on him, crushing the fragile hope that had kept him going. He had always known that their love was fraught with challenges, but hearing her voice those doubts out loud made them all the more real. It was as if the dream they had shared was slipping through his fingers, leaving him with nothing but the cold, hard reality of their situation. He knew his feelings were real, and he sensed that Lily cared for him too. He could see it in the way she looked at him, in the tenderness of her touch, and in the warmth of her smile. But knowing that their love was real only made the pain of their separation all the more acute. It was a love that burned brightly, but one that seemed destined to be extinguished by the harsh winds of reality. But amidst this turmoil, the curse seemed stronger than ever. The curse that had turned him into a frog was a constant reminder of the forces that sought to keep them apart. It was a dark cloud that hung over their love, casting a shadow on every moment of happiness they shared. No matter how much they tried to fight it, the curse seemed to tighten its grip, threatening to snuff out the light of their love. What was the point of hope if it only led to heartbreak? The question gnawed at him, a bitter reminder of the futility of their struggle. He had always believed that love could conquer all, but now he wasn't so sure. The weight of the world seemed to press down on him, crushing his spirit and leaving him with nothing but a sense of hopelessness. He looked up at the sky, searching for answers, but all he found was the cold, indifferent expanse of the universe, a stark contrast to the warmth and love he so desperately sought. The other frogs whispered. They had heard rumors. There might be another way to break the curse. It was a long shot. There was a hidden grove deep in the swamp. In it, a single moonflower bloomed. Its petals held powerful magic, but the grove was guarded. A fearsome beast protected it. No one dared to go near. Frederick was desperate. He had to try. For himself and for Lily. He would face any danger for a chance at love. Lily was worried. She couldn't let Frederick go alone. She would face the danger with him. Together they ventured into the depths of the swamp. The air grew thick and heavy with dread. Strange noises echoed around them. They finally reached the grove. It shimmered with an ethereal light. In the center stood the moonflower, its petals glowing. But guarding it was a monstrous spider. Its 8 eyes glowed red in the darkness.
Narrator. The spider lunged. Frederick shoved Lily out of the way. He bravely fought the beast.
A brilliant light erupted. When it faded, Frederick stood there, but he wasn't a frog anymore. He was a prince again. The curse was broken. Frederick looked at Lily, his heart overflowing. She had saved him. They returned to Frogtown hand in hand. The frogs rejoiced. Their gloomy swamp felt like a palace. Frederick and Lily ruled together. They brought joy and laughter back to Frogtown. Their love story became a legend, whispered among the lily pads.